everyone, Amanda here. I've got a lovely quick and easy Sunday make for you. So I've created this lovely box. You can use it for a variety of things, but I've specifically made it so that I don't go mad. It's another piece of craft desk organisation. Okay, it's magnetised. Okay, it's beautifully sturdy because of the way it's been constructed, and I've designed this to sit on my desk and hold my essential craft tools. I'm always looking for them, I'm always losing them. Bone folder, scoring tool, and my beloved pokey tools. I'll put them away every night before I shut the craft door, and then in the morning I can find them again. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it's made, and if you do stay and watch the whole video, at some point in the video, you'll have to watch it all, I will be telling you about a free gift I have for all my subscribers, available to everybody. So get comfy, I'm going to show you how it's made. So you're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock. The first one needs to measure 11.5 by 8. Okay, if you don't have 12 by 12 cardstock, you can make this out of A4. You just need to use your noodle a little bit and the main base of the project, make that, and then add the side parts on as separate pieces. It can be done. Okay, so 11.5 by 8, and a second piece at 6.5 by 3.5. Okay, so the larger piece first. So we're going to put that in our scoreboard on the short side, on the 8-inch side, and we're going to score at 2.5, 5, and 7.5. And score it on the long side. You want to score at 2.5 and 2.5 and 9. Okay, then you want to turn it back on the short side with the 1/2-inch strip to your left. Really important, because we're going to make 2 score marks that are going to be the same, but because of the way the card, just do it. 1/2 inch on your left, you're going to score at, you're not going to score, you're going to leave a mark at 4.25, just a little notch. Okay, then you're going to turn it and put the 1/2 inch on your right. Whilst it's on your right, you make the little mark at 3.75. Okay, really important to pay attention to that, because although it's the same, it's different. Then grab yourself a ruler. So where you've made the little notch here, can you see it? Hopefully you can see it. It's at the top of the 3rd box of the middle 3 boxes. All right. So where these interline, shall I start again? Where these score lines intersect, from that point and that point, we're going to score up to the notch, creating a triangle. It's Sunday. I think my brain's gone to sleep. Okay. Really simple. It's not it's not my original design. It's as old as the hills. I've just adapted it to make myself a little toolbox for my desk. Okay. You could use it as a gift box to put, I don't know, gifts in. Anything. You can resize it, make it deeper, make it longer. Just take the principle. Okay. So what you want to do at this stage now is fold and burnish all of those score marks, except for the triangles. Leave those alone for now. Okay. So what you want to do now is grab your scissors. And on each 4-corner box, we're going to cut from the short side up. Are we? No, we're not. Long side up, sorry. So cut along the score line, long side upwards to join the score line there. Now on the side where you've got the 1/2 inch, cut that off because you don't need it. Now what I would do here is gently notch each side of this flap just to make sure it doesn't interfere with the construction. So just gently. Okay. Same here. Okay, I'm just going to notch mine really quickly, but you're cutting that 1/2 inch away. We don't need it. Okay. Chop that off. Do yours neat. I'm doing mine really quick so that the video is not super long. Okay. Same at this side, but I'm not editing any bits out because I want you to see the whole process, because I firmly believe that if you're shown the whole process, you understand better, then you can easily resize a project, yeah, or come up with other ideas or adapt the idea with something else. So that's why I go all the way through everything. Okay. And I would greatly recommend taking the time to just notch these little flaps, because we're going to have some layering over for sturdiness and you don't want these getting in the way. Right, so now at this point you can, with the score lines facing you, okay, where you've made the indent, you can now fold and burnish those. So fold them back on themselves. Same at this side. Okay. Super simple. Right, so at this point I can tell you that this 1/2 inch strip here is the front of the box and the one without a 1/2 inch strip is the back. So bob that to one side and get your second piece of cardstock. You want to put it on your scoreboard on the short side, and you want to score at 1/2 inch, I'm in shot, 1/2 inch, 2 inches and 3 inches. Okay. So this, you want to fold and burnish all of those score lines. Okay. Right, now this is where you need to pay attention or you'll stick it on the wrong way. So you've got 2 1/2 inch at each side. So the one that is next to the smaller section, so you've got a, I think that's, I can't remember what it is. My brain's gone. 1 1/2 and 1. So the one that's next to the 1 inch section, do yourself a favour and notch it. That will remind you that that is the back part that's going to attach to our base. This part here, get some tape or glue and get it stuck down. That is just a stability, just for stability. But it's really essential. You know, if you just had a raw edge of cardstock there, it's not going to last. It's not going to last. Okay, but that makes it sturdy. Okay, so now you bring your project back. Again, you've got this 1/2 inch strip here. That's the front, so you're attaching it to the side without one. Okay, now for quickness, I'm going to use tape. I would suggest using glue so that you can get it perfectly straight and you've got wiggle room. But I haven't got time for that. You know me. Right, so fold these squares out of the way. Okay, and you want to line that up and you want to have it up against the score line, not over it, and centralised. Okay, that'll do. Okay, so now at this point we're going to glue these squares inwards. Don't attach this yet. Okay, that's last. So, shall I use tape or glue? We'll go for glue, and then when it's drying, I can tell you a little secret. So glue, fold the flaps over and glue them. Hold that flap, I've done that wrong. Get off. Fold it over and glue on there. Alright. Then fold the flaps to the back and you're lining up, and I've said it before in videos, you're lining up this edge with that edge. We're not lining up the bottoms of here or this. We're not interested in that. We're just interested in this straight edge and this straight edge lining up perfectly. Okay? That's why using glue is good. Okay? So they line up nicely. Alright? And do all four, and whilst I'm doing this I will tell you about my little gift. So there will be a link in the description box below, and it is a link to a free 7-page Alice mini kit that I've created for everybody, and I've put it on my Ko-fi. It was originally for my Facebook group, so they've had access to it since Friday, but I have put it on my Ko-fi for everybody. It's in JPEG and PDF format. It is A4. It's not US size, it's A4. So you might need to click print to size or whatever to adjust it. But it's there, 7 pages, free for everybody. If it prompts you for payment, just put 0.00. You can leave a donation if you so desire, but it is free for everybody. Okay. So there we go. Right, so now what we want to do is we're going to fold this 1/2 inch strip that we've still got, and that's going to fold over, and that's just going to go over those flaps then, you see, at the front, and give us more stability. So we've got like 3 layers of card there, so it's nice and sturdy, because that's where you're going to be putting your magnets, and it's what's going to get the most traffic, putting things in and out of your box. So glue or tape, whichever you prefer, get it on and get it glued. My glue don't want to dry today. Okay, get it on and get it glued. Okay, so at this point it's all just down to decoration. There's your completed box. If it was a gift box you could just make a belly band, tie a ribbon around it, but we're not just doing just gift boxes. We're making something for ourselves that's useful. So this is the point where if you want to put your magnets, you put one on the inside of that flap and the outside of that flap. I would strongly recommend that you measure and find the centre point, which is 3 1/4. Okay, make a mark. All right, then add your magnet, and then however you add your magnets, to make sure you get it in the same place at the other side, do that. Okay, there's 1,000,001 ways of doing it. I tend to take forever and go the long way around doing it. Or you can use Velcro, okay, whatever you like. Velcro's great, but I just find that over time the constant pulling, it can, you know, end up spoiling your project, so magnets are better. Alright, so this is mine. Now this has been decorated with Stamperia papers, not my own papers, because the Stamperia papers are super sturdy. So there you go, that's how you make it. I hope you will give that a try. I'm going to go and put magnets on this and layer it, and then I've got 2, because they're super useful. And I hope that you will go and check out the freebie over on my Ko-fi site. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon. Have a great Sunday. Bye.